Jimmy Collins made the Baseball Hall of Fame. He's an old school baseball player. Played from 1895 to 1908. Here he is. Jimmy Collins, have you heard of him? Ken Arjun here in Vista, California. I'm looking at Tuesday, September the 23rd, 2025. I like baseball history. I like baseball players from the past who have contributed to the game, individual accomplishments and stats, but they have to stand out to me. According to this book I have, Baseball Almanac, Hall of Fame players, Jimmy Collins is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So I'm curious, how did he do it? This guy has one of the most unique stats in baseball history. He finished his career 1,999 career hits. How would you feel if you had 1,999 hits and you ended your career not reaching 2,000? Just think of all the times he got robbed. Hard ground ball in between short and third. The guy makes a play and gets you thrown out at first base by that much inches, and the umpire calls you out. Instead of the infield hit, you're out. How many times did that happen to Jimmy Collins? How many times did a outfielder dive for the ball, catch it on a line drive or over his head, and rob Jimmy Collins of a hit? He would have had 2,000 hits. 1,999 career hits. Way to go, Jimmy. All right, let's look at this guy's career. Does he deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame? What does this mean when I do this? It could be yes or no. So I go like this. Maybe. Comes up 1895, 107 games, 112 hits, 273 average. So I'm looking at his career. 4 times 100 runs scored in 14 years. Okay. 2 times 100 or more RBIs. Okay. 300 batting average seasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 14. Not enough for me. Never had 300 total bases in a season and never had 200 hits in a season. Yet he makes the Baseball Hall of Fame. Why did he get selected? First year, 273. Second year, 296 average. Third year, he broke out. 103 runs scored, 183 hits, 132 RBIs. And the guy only hit 6 home runs. Trivia question. Which guy has the most RBIs in a season and the fewest home runs to go along with it? Is there a guy that broke 100 RBIs and got like 100, 110, 120, 130, yet only had single-digit home runs? Jimmy Collins is one of them. I think there's somebody else. I'll look it up. I think there's a guy that had a couple home runs. Yeah, had over 100 RBIs. But who had the most RBIs with the fewest homers? I think it's Jimmy Collins. 6 home runs, 132 RBIs. Not just 100 RBIs, 132. I'll look it up. I know how to do it. I'll reveal it in the next video. I'll make a point of it. 132 RBIs and he hits 6 home runs. So he bats 346. All right, noteworthy. Not just 300, 346. That's a good year. 100, 183 hits, 103 runs scored, 132 RBIs. 1898 comes back, 107 runs scored, 196 hits. I said he doesn't have a 200 hit season. So his highest output is 196 hits. And this was in 1898. He gets 111 RBIs, back-to-back 100. Bats 328, 286 total bases. Good year. Way to go, Jimmy. 1899. 98 runs scored, so he doesn't get the 100. He bats 277. But I'm looking at this guy. In 14 years, had a couple of really good output seasons, and he put them together. From 1897 through 1901, about a 5-year period. Good amount of hits, nice number of runs scored, and good RBI outputs. Listen to the totals from 1897 to 1901. 103 runs scored, 107, 98, 104, 108. That's a good 5-year period. Hits, 183, 196, 166, 178, and 187. All right, not bad. RBIs, 132, 111, 92, 95, 94. And batting, 346, 328, 277, 304, 332. Jimmy Collins. Nice 5-year period. He only played 14 years. But for 5 years, he produced. All right, so I covered the 1890s for Jimmy Collins. Next video, I want to do the second half, the 1900s. Does Jimmy Collins deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame? And does he hold the record for the most RBIs in one season with the fewest number of home runs? 6 homers, 132 RBIs. Is there someone else who has more RBIs and less homers? I'll look it up and I'll reveal it in the next video. Talk to you later. I'm out.